The radio tower behind me is a true Soviet architectural landmark. It was commissioned by Lenin in 1919 and designed by engineering whiz Vladimir Shukhov. It's constructed out of a series of interlocking shapes known as hyperboloids that, when put together, give the appearance of a telescope. Unfortunately, in recent years, it's fallen into disrepair, and it's been the subject of a preservation campaign by British architect Lord Foster, who was inspired by Shukhov's tower to design his own Gherkin building in London. A surprising piece of Russian religious history is hiding in the courtyard here at the Donskoy Monastery. When the Christ the Savior Cathedral was blown up in the 30s, these sculptures from the facade were salvaged and brought here, where a secret branch of the Shusev Architectural Museum was established to hide Russian religious relics. Although the cathedral was rebuilt following the collapse of the Soviet Union in the 90s, as you can see, the original sculptures have remained here. The building behind me was once the Ordzhonikidze machine parts factory, responsible for manufacturing various industrial parts, including milling machines and semi-automatic loader cartridges. These days, as you can see, it mostly just sells cheap clothes and shoes, and until recently it housed the B2 Club. But it still displays traces of its Soviet past in the lettering on top. Behind me is Moscow's only North Korean restaurant, Koryo, over there with the red lettering. Inside you'll find telecasts from Pyongyang, murals of floating North Korean maidens, and bowls of the national dish, cold buckwheat noodles in beef bouillon. Following news of Kim Jong-il's death, the restaurant is closed until further notice.